Hi, and welcome to today's video on ProPresenter Scoreboard. My name is Andy. I'm a technical support engineer here at Formetco, and today we're going to be going over the custom sport feature in ProPresenter Scoreboard. The custom sport feature is a feature that is used for any sport that is not previously built into ProPresenter Scoreboard. If you're having to score a game for a less common sport, this is where that can be used. It also allows for scoring of multiple games at the same time. So if you have two volleyball games going on at the same time, or trying to score wrestling, this is the feature for you. To get to the custom sport, you're going to want to go to the top here, your action bar, and go to the Actions tab. Then you're going to want to go to Change Sport. Once you're in the Change Sport, you're going to select Custom. Once you've selected Custom, you're going to see that I have no user interface other than two teams at this point. Here we can set up what our user interface is going to be for this sport. To do that, I'm going to hit the pencil icon, and I'm going to go to the Custom Controls tab. Here, I first want to set up how many teams I'm going to have. So in this case, I'm going to do 4 teams displaying it within groups of 2. So this will be 2 different games going on at the same time. Once I've done that, I then have team controls and game controls. I can add those controls in as I want by hitting the plus button here. I can add a single or multiple score for the team controls. So for this, I'm going to add a single and a multiple. My single, I can rename. I can do a start number, doing by increments of whatever number I want, a minimum number, and a maximum number. So here, I'm going to do fouls. I'm going to have an initial start of 3. I'm going to have an initial start of 0, going by increments of 1. We're going to start at 0, having a minimum of 0 fouls and a maximum of 3. On multiple here, I'm going to do score. I can do my increments in different numbers. So if I want 1, 3, and 5, again, I have an initial, a minimum, and a maximum. I can then go to my game controls, add in a single here. This would be for periods. I'm going to add in a possession arrow, and I'm going to add in a game clock. I can always add in multiple of each if I want. So if I want a second clock for penalties or timeouts, I can do that as well. All I have to do is label it, give it a duration, and when I exit out of my pencil icon, now you're going to see here all of the information I've put. So each team can have 3 fouls and no more. I can go up by my different values here. Select my possession, my period, a game clock, and a timeout clock. Now that I have put all of that information in, I can go and create a scoreboard exactly the same as I have done in a previous video. And add in my text box. Now when I go to my data link, I have got my group data links for period, possession, clock, and timeout. I also have my team individual information, name, fouls, scores. Any control that I have put in will now show up here as a data link that can be added to create my scoreboard. I can create my score templates to look however I want, just like we've done previously. Once I've created a score template, I can score everything from right here in the user interface, or using the iPad app, which I can enable web remote. As long as my iPad or phone is on the same network, go to this URL right here. You will be able to score that remotely from the iPad. I can score everything from this page, or if I want to have multiple devices scoring the separate games, I can do that by setting one up to score on group 1 and the other to score on group 2. I can make up to 12 different groups of teams, so I can score multiple games at once. And that's it. That is your custom scoreboard and how to create your custom look for each particular sport you want. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to us, and have a great day.